If you want to work faster and smarter in SOLIDWORKS, then you need to be using Smart Components. When you insert a part or toolbox fastener into an assembly, you can automatically bring through additional associated components and features by using Smart Components. It's a brilliant tool that helps to automate the process of adding sub-assembly fixings to parts and inserting the required features and fasteners to assemblies all in one go. So let's walk you through creating and using Smart Components with this assembly of a garden shed. This is our existing hinge part that will turn into a Smart Component and then insert into our shed assembly. To create the Smart Component, we first need a defining assembly document that we can use for the component setup. For this example, we have this wall and door that we can use to set up our hinge assembly, but any solid body geometry will work. While in this defining assembly, we'll use the Insert Component tool to insert the part we'll use as our Smart Component. In this case, we'll start the hinge door side and then mate it in place with a distant and coincident mate. Once the door side hinge mates are fully defined, we'll also mate the swing pin hinge and the wall hinge in the desired positions. Whenever we insert a hinge door side part into an assembly, we want to include 6 holes with it to allow fasteners to fix the hinge to the wall and door. So our next step is to edit the door component in context of the assembly and start a new sketch. We'll use the Convert Entities tool and select the circular edges from any cut features to use for a cut extrude. By using this tool, we keep the features related so they will automatically update in case the design is modified in the future. We'll create a cut extrude and repeat this process for the wall side fasteners as well. We're ready to make this component smart. Locate the Smart Fasteners tool within the Assembly tab. This tool can be used to automatically insert the appropriate fasteners based on a hole wizard feature. Select the top face of one of the hinges and select the option in the Property Manager to add. This will add 3 fasteners into Group 1. We'll speed this up as we're just repeating this process for the other side of the door hinge before we save the assembly. The defining assembly now includes all the associated components and features we need to turn this hinge into a Smart Component. We'll head to the Tools menu and choose Smart Component. You can also search for it using the shortcut bar on the S key. In the Property Manager, we'll select the hinge door side component as the Smart Component. The pink box for components lets us pick other components from within the assembly to be inserted as associated components with the Smart Component. We'll select the swing pin, the hinge wall side and any fasteners included with either side of the hinge, as we want to be able to insert all of these at once whenever we're inserting the main hinge. Finally, we'll activate the Features selection box. These are the features that we want the Smart Component tool to complete automatically. You can choose features to be included by either selecting a face of the feature or selecting the feature from the Feature Manager tree. The hinge subassembly has been created as a Smart Component. Notice the lightning bolt next to the part in the Feature Manager design tree to indicate that it is now a Smart Component. We can now insert the Smart Component into our top-level shed assembly. Using the Insert Component command, we'll insert just the hinge door side component into the top-level assembly and use the Make command to make the component in place. Once fully defined, we can right-click on the hinge door side component in the Feature Manager design tree and choose the option to Insert Smart Features. This will bring up the Smart Features Property Manager where we can choose which features to insert. Some features, like these holes, will require reference geometry to position them correctly. Once we've selected the correct faces, clicking the green tick will insert the associated components and features. We can see that the Smart Component tool has added in the holes required for our fasteners to attach the hinge to the door and the wall. It has also installed all the components which would usually be brought in with the hinge. These are all stored under the Smart Components folder of the hinge door side that can be expanded to see all the individual components. These components can be suppressed or deleted as the design requires, without affecting other instances of the Smart Component. With this tool, you can work faster and smarter in SOLIDWORKS assemblies. Check out our other tutorials and training courses to enhance your SOLIDWORKS skills further, and don't forget to let us know in the comments what you want to see next. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like and be sure to subscribe for more SolidWorks tips, tricks and solutions.